Oh, good morning, Fern. I know Lynn Lynn cannot be here today. He had to go with his brother-in-law to for some tests this morning. We're missing him. I'm not sure where everyone else is. Claudia is usually late because she's takes her daughter to work. I'm not sure where everyone else is. No excuses, right? What do you think? No excuses. Monday morning. Everyone forgets. Everyone gets busy. I know how it is. But you know what? The the beauty of Morning Motivator for me is that it gets me in the right mindset. How about you, Fern? Do you find even just planning to show up here really does put you in the right mindset, doesn't it? It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Well, I'm pretty excited about what's coming with this technology because hopefully tomorrow, I'm not sure if you've been following the GVO updates, but hopefully they're going to launch the technology tomorrow. If not, it will be this week. But when that new technology, the updated conference rooms here come out, it's going to change Morning Motivator because we'll be live on Facebook every day. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think we'll see more people coming. We'll get new guests. And for those that aren't here this morning, they're going to miss some of this reading. So I'm going to just read maybe the first chapter, and then we'll go into our meditation. Does that sound good, Fern? Let's see if anybody else shows up. Claudia should be here soon. We're on principle number 12. Now, let me check if this is the last one. Yes. All right, so this is the last principle in the book, and I haven't decided yet if we're going to reread the book or read something new when we're done. We'll probably finish this book this week, maybe even before that, but we'll see how it goes. Principle number 12. We can always perceive ourselves and others as either extending love or giving a call for help. So we can either extend love or ask for help. Give a call for help. Did you have a good weekend, Fern? I hope you did. I hope your happy buttons are always on. This is from M. Scott in The Road Less Traveled. I define love thus: the will to extend one's self for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's personal spiritual growth. Whenever we do actually exert ourselves in the cause of spiritual growth, it is because we have chosen to do so. The choice to love has been made. Ooh, that's powerful, isn't it? Let me read that again. I define love thus: the will to extend one's self for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. Whenever we do actually exert ourselves in the cause of spiritual growth, it is because we have chosen to do so. The choice to love has been made. Patience is the greatest gift that you can give. Oh, that's so true, isn't it? You know what I love about this book is that every little chapter, I mean, a chapter is usually only 2 or 3 pages. Every little chapter is a reminder to ourselves that we can be better people, that we can react differently to situations, that we can respond differently to situations, that we don't need to take on other people's, shall we say, stupidity. You know, I mean, we have judgments, don't we? I don't know that we're ever going to be in a place where we don't have judgments. We do. We have them. We need to recognize when we're having a judgment and let it go and replace that judgment with love. Sometimes that's hard to do when people do things that cause you to feel something other than love. And we think it's because of that other person, and it never is. We have chosen to get ourselves out of that state of love, right? Patience is the greatest gift you can give. I can't think of anything that patience doesn't improve. It is like angels left something for us mortals to use. Every time somebody has been patient with me, there is an instant bonding and appreciation in my heart, even if I was not able to show it. Patience is always an extension of love. and therefore always is of benefit. If someone is having a difficult time, getting upset, judging, or pressuring may get some type of result, but they will never improve the quality of the relationship. However, if you respond with patience, the situation takes on a different energy and feeling. The best way to shift a situation from a problematic struggle to a positive communication is to stop judging and see the person as making a call for help, for love. Remember, calls for help are not always straightforward. Sometimes the ugliest of behavior from another person is really a call for help. No matter what they are saying or doing, think of a subtitle flashing across their heart saying, "The reason I'm behaving this way is that I feel afraid and alone. What I really want is to be loved." Although patience is something we give other people, as with all acts of love, we are equal recipients of the gift. Patience directly teaches that to give really is to receive. The simplest reason to be patient is that it feels a whole lot better than being a controlling, stressed-out maniac. When you make the choice to develop patience, you take a tremendous weight off of your shoulders. Then your heart naturally opens. When you become uptight or try to force something to happen according to your time, it's because you are untrusting of the outcome. This is where spiritual focus can change your life. For example, if you know that the most important thing to do is extend love, and you trust in the outcome when love is the guide, then you can wait without anxiety. So it can be said that to be patient is to trust in the power of love. Another way of saying this is that you become impatient when you are afraid. You end up trying to control, which you are doing whenever you're not being patient, when you fear that the future won't be how you think it should be, or when you fear the past will repeat itself. Wow, this is huge. We may have to repeat this chapter. Speed seems to be a hot commodity today. Faster is what sells. Faster people, faster computers, and faster travel. If a discussion takes more than a soundbite, it seems too long. In contrast, I have yet to see the word speed in conjunction with any true spiritual practice. Patience opens the door to the magic of the moment, where lessons of love abound and anything is possible. Fear and impatience are inseparable. Patience comes when you trust in the power of God's love. Wow. I think we may have to repeat that when our crowd is here. Pretty powerful, isn't it? Patience. Sometimes it's really hard to be patient, isn't it? Sometimes it's really, really hard to be patient. And yet, all it takes sometimes is stopping for a heartbeat and reminding ourselves to be patient. Thought is the original source of all wealth, all success, all material gain, all great discoveries and inventions, and of all achievement. Think about that. That's Claude Bristol, who wrote my favorite book, TNT, The Power Within You. Written back in 1954. Powerful stuff. Thought. Back in 1954, people knew about thinking. The people who were really, really successful were the people who knew how to control their thoughts, or how to understand their thoughts, how to use their thoughts to manifest what they want. How to stay in that happy place. It's really what it's about, isn't it? Being in that happy place, staying in that happy place. Fern, do you have a request today to meditate? Since you have a captive audience, you are my captive audience, I guess. Do you have a preference for meditation today? We have Abraham or Lori, or we have that 12-minute Zen. Dawn gave me a new one yesterday that I really don't quite like, but and it's a bit longer, it's 20 minutes. Do you have a preference today, Fern? Yeah, I don't like the monotone meditations. I don't like the ones that Steve does, that those guys, I don't know. I like people who just speak in normal voice, like Lori and Esther. The Zen 12, let's do the Zen 12. It's pretty cool. I really find with the Zen 12, the link to it is on the site if you want to go and have a, whoops. What I like about the Zen 12 is that when you're listening to it, where'd it go? It seems to have disappeared. Should be right here. Oh, there it is. All right, I found it. When you actually have it on, like I have it downloaded on my cell phone, I listen to it with headphones, and when you listen to it with headphones, and it might work on the computer too, if you were to stick headphones in, you hear the reverberation in the background, the bum, 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 bum. And that's what's really, it's triggering the synapses in your brain without you even knowing it. And their suggestion is that a 12-minute Zen meditation is equivalent to an hour of meditation. So sit back, relax. You're going to have 12 minutes, well, there's about 10 minutes of just silence. You'll hear music, nature sounds, you'll hear some, that's it. I think this one is, we walk on the beach and write the letters in the sand. So follow his instructions and then just simply let yourself go, and we'll meet back here in about 12 or 13 minutes.
Hello and welcome to level 1 of the Zen 12 meditation program. And so now, let's begin our meditation together. Close your eyes and take in a deep, cleansing breath in through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds, and then let it out slowly through your mouth. Good. And as you continue to breathe in and out, slowly and deeply, I'd like you to picture yourself on a sandy beach at the water's edge, bending down now to pick up a stick. And I'd like you to write the number 377 in the soft sand with the stick. That's 377. just wash it away, taking your stress away with it. And next, the number 376, as you draw it now in the beautiful sand, and let the waves wash it away again. That's right. And with each deep cleansing breath, you allow your body to relax even more, taking you further and further into wonderful relaxation, going deeper and deeper into this beautiful meditation together. Now, write the number 375 in the sand and let the waves wash it away, taking all the tension out of your body, helping you to relax your whole body, washing away your worries now, keeping you calm and peaceful and serene and tranquil now, and just enjoying the feeling as you continue to breathe in and out, slowly and deeply. That's good. Feeling good. Now, as we begin our meditation together. start to feel more and more alert. And when I reach the number 1, you'll be completely awake and feeling revitalized. Starting now at 5, coming back to wakefulness. And 4, beginning to slowly come around now. 3, waking up gently, no worries, no stress, everything feeling so easy. And 2, still feeling completely relaxed, more focused, more creative, more in the zone, and now
Well, hello there, Claudia. Great to see you pop in. Quiet day here today at Morning Motivator, and that's all right. Wasn't that a beautiful meditation, Fern? I don't know. They just feel so good. Nothing better than a nice sip of coffee after a wonderful meditation. I'm having a great day. How about you? No, it went right to the end. Oh, maybe it was still playing for you and I shut it off. Sorry, Claudia. You were probably a bit behind from us. My apologies. Let's take a couple of refreshing breaths. Okay, I take a big breath in. Big smile on your face. And exhale. Let's do it one more time. Big breath in. And big smile and exhale. And if you can raise your hands as you're doing that and then lower them, it makes a big difference. Just, raise your hands up as you breathe in and then release them as you exhale. Shall we do it one more time? Big breath in. Big smile and exhale. Oh, it's a good morning. I look around the world around me. I look at the world around me and can't help but smile and feel joy. Yes, it is. Life is good. That's all I can say. Life is good. Life is amazing. I'm pretty excited. I was talking a little bit to Fern. Claudia, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the GVO technology. They are updating these rooms, and it's still pretty secret. I'm hoping tomorrow night we're going to get our live links for members to become resellers or to buy the product. They are updating the rooms. I'm going to tell you guys, but this is secret. Okay, don't go spreading the word until I tell you you can spread the word, or until you hear you can spread the word. But the new technology, when this is going to be huge for Morning Motivator. We will no longer have empty rooms, because as soon as I click the live button, guess where we'll be live? So I'm not sure that how long you can be live on Facebook. I'll have to check into that, so we'll have to moderate our calls to adjust for that. But yeah, when I push the button, when we're in the room, there will be a button that I can push to broadcast live on Facebook, which means that once it's live on Facebook on the Morning Motivator fan page, all of you who come to the call, can go to the page and share the live feed. Way more people will see it. Facebook loves live. And I have a lot of followers and a lot of friends, and so do all of you. And as you share it when it's live, it will get a lot more people seeing that we're live. They'll get to hear about Morning Motivator. It will increase our reach, and we can help more people. How cool is that? We can help more people. We can help more people find their happy buttons. We can help more people understand that regardless of what's going on outside, we can still decide to be happy inside. We can help more people. We can increase the vibration. We can spread the word of love everywhere we go. It is pretty darn cool. It really is. So anything going on that anyone needs help with, any challenges, Any good things happening? What's shaking in your world? Tell us, tell us, tell us all. We want to share in your joy. And if there are challenges going on, we want to help you overcome those challenges. Because that's what this is all about, is being able to say, you know, I'm having a challenge in this area, and working together to help you find solutions to feel better. I want to repeat that. The secret is that when you're having challenges, you need to remind yourself that regardless of the challenge, your job is to get yourself back to that happy place, regardless of what's going on. Do you understand that? That if you feel yourself all of a sudden in a mood of anything but joyful, so if you're feeling sad, or you're angry, or you're judgmental, or you're frustrated, or you're impatient, any of that, you need to stop for a moment and say, regardless of what's going on out there, because it's usually something out there that we are observing that causes us to think things that make us feel bad. Make sense? So we see things out there, we feel bad, or we start having judgments, we get angry, whatever. We need to remind ourselves that whatever's going on out there, you can be happy in here. So Claudia, I read this. We are on principle number 12. You have the book. Patience is the greatest gift you can give. And I thought what an important chapter it was, and I think tomorrow we'll read it again. Because then the first sentence says, I can't think of anything that patience doesn't improve. It's like the weather. Must be your favorite time of year, Claudia, knowing what's coming. The girls were here on Saturday. My two oldest granddaughters, Trinity and Kaylee. And Kaylee was, what was Kaylee doing? Oh, reading her book. I had bought them some new books. We went shopping. We had a pretty awesome day, and we got home, and our tree outside is, you know, a week ago, it just started turning yellow. Calgary doesn't get the beautiful colors that they get back east. I miss those. I love seeing them online, but I do miss those, the smells and everything. Ontario fall is just so amazing. Out here, though, I mean, the smells are the same. You still get that fallness. I don't know what it is. There's just something to the air. It's crisper. It's cleaner. I can't explain it. I love fall. I love it. I love the anticipation of winter, because that means spring is coming, which means summer will be here. So my oldest granddaughter and I went out because we thought we would rake the leaves. Little did I know that the key to the shed was actually here. But we decided we would go and rake the leaves with our hands. And we made a pile of leaves, and I was really surprised at how rather big it is. And it's, you know, we talked about how fun it is to jump in the leaves. And then it's just that time of year when you can do that. It's like the very first snowfall. When you look outside and you see everything untouched, naked, and everything is white, and it's just shimmering in Calgary anyway. Usually after the first snowfall, the sun comes out, the sky is as blue. There is no way to describe the blue of our sky. You have to actually experience it. The sun is so bright, and in the winter when we get that first snow, it's like, wow, unbelievable beauty. And it gets muddy, and the roads are icy, and it's really crappy if you have to drive anywhere. Sure, there's lots of negative things we can think about winter. It's cold, got to dress warm, got to wear boots, takes you 10 minutes longer to get out the door. I could focus on all those things. Instead, I'm really grateful I don't have to go in it, and if I do, it's my choice. I can usually book it unless it's an emergency. And if I do have to go out in that weather, I'm very grateful that I don't have to do that all the time. There's so many things to be grateful for, but that first snowfall, that beauty, There's just something about that white nakedness on everything. And it's just like here in Calgary, we have unique weather, and we get what's called hoarfrost. Have you ever heard of it? So it's when there's moisture in the air, which was rare here in Calgary, but in the winter, the weather can drop drastically. The temperature can change 20 degrees in hours. And we get this phenomenon overnight because there's moisture in the air, but it's not quite snowing or doing anything, but there's this moisture and it freezes on everything, and so everything is full of frost. And it's a different kind of beauty. It is gorgeous. Makes the most stunning photographs, just absolutely beautiful. And again, once the fogginess goes away, that's really all it is, once the fogginess goes away, it is so beautiful. It just shimmers and sparkles. Do I like it when it's 30 below or 20 below? No. But I can tell you that when it gets to be 20 below, it's very crisp. I can't do much when it's really cold. If it gets colder than that, because it's so dry. So I have a bit of asthma, and I like a dry climate, but if it's below 20 below, it's a challenge for me. I'm good. I just have to go easy because the extreme cold will trigger my asthma. But I know that, so it's okay. We dress warm. I love the challenge of finding comfortable winter clothes, but you know what? If you dress warm, it's okay. And the car has a heater. You have a fireplace. There you go. Isn't that nice? Oh, you know what? And that's the other thing about winter. If you do have a fireplace, it's so nice to sit in front of it and enjoy the warmth and the glow. There's just something about nature's elements. Like rain. How peaceful is it to watch the rain come down? It's rare in Calgary that we get just rain coming down. I shouldn't say it's rare, but it's a very windy place here. We usually get a lot of wind, so it's rare to have rain that just comes down. But when it does, you can listen to it. It's just wonderful, the sound of it. It's like rain on a tent or on a canopy. Love the sound of it. Water. The element of water. Listening to a river, listening to the rain. You'll notice in the Zen 12 meditations, there's water, I believe, in all of them. Some kind of water running. Chimes. So water is a basic element, and it's like fire. It's like watching fire. It's mesmerizing. It's hypnotic. Watching the sparkle on the snow. It's watching it snow. You ever sat and watched snowflakes come down when it's that? Sometimes in Calgary, not that often, but in the spring usually, you get that big snowflakes coming down, and you can watch them fall. They fall so gently. They're fairly heavy, and yeah, your fish tank. Watching fish. Fish are amazing. That's why people have fish tanks, to watch the fish, because they're mesmerizing. It's like meditation. Hey, Darla, how the heck are you today? I'm just having a little chat. I was telling our friends here, although it's still very secret, I'm pretty excited about what's coming this week with the conferencing technology, because once the new technology is launched, we'll be able to connect directly to Facebook from our room, and that's pretty awesome with Facebook Live. I really can't even begin to tell you how excited I am about that. We had a great weekend. I went to a football game Saturday with my son-in-law, and I had the girls, just the two though, which was really nice. It was different to have just the two girls. Peyton was at a play date, which she was really excited about. Having a little pain. All right. Well, let's all breathe into your pain. So breathe in a little energy, Darla, and exhale that pain. May I ask, where is the pain? Is it in your back? I have a bit of a headache today. My back, when I got up this morning, was not a happy back. Like yesterday either. I got up and it was not a happy. No, yesterday I was actually okay. I take that back. Yesterday it was okay. This morning it was not. And the day before it was not. I have an issue with my back, and I need to take care of it. I am being more active, and so that's causing my back to respond, which means it's just responding, and it's okay. this kind of pain I can, because once I get up and moving, it's fine. So it's just responding to the activity I'm doing. I'm doing more activity. I'm wearing my, I'll show you, wearing my activity bracelet. Kind of cool. And the coolest thing is I'm back on Weight Watchers. I've lost 3.8 pounds. Pretty excited about that. Let's celebrate. What I discovered yesterday, because I was checking my app the last time I was on Weight Watchers, which was last year, it did not have my app attached. It connected to a couple devices, but not the Misfit app. And so yesterday I discovered that it now connects to my Misfit app. So it tracks my steps. I don't have to do it. It gives me my points automatically. So I get activity points for the steps that I walk in a day. How cool is that? You know what? I don't know if you've ever been on a weight loss program. I'm a Weight Watchers fanatic. I am a lifetime member at Weight Watchers, have been for, first time I went on Weight Watchers was in 1990 maybe. And it was offline. It was in meetings. You went to a live meeting and you did everything, you know, you had a book. It was a lot more challenging, but it taught me to eat differently. It taught me to eat real food. It taught me to cook my food differently. It taught me to enjoy my food. It taught me about portions, and it changed the way that I view food. Then they came out with Weight Watchers Online, and I was pretty excited about that the first time I used it. It was pretty cool. Then, thanks to cell phones, they came out, and so here it is, with the Weight Watchers app. Okay, so there's my day. I get 30 points a day. I've had 6 points this morning for breakfast. So I have a bowl of shredded wheat and bran and blueberries and almond milk, and that is worth 6 points. Pretty cool, hey? And then, so I can show you, whoops, I can show you yesterday. I'm still, all right, so there's yesterday. I still had 6 points left at the end of the day. And you'll see the 19 over here. That's how many points I have left during the week. So I have 28 points for a week. So those are like bonus points. Maybe it's 27. I have 19 left because we went out. We took the girls out for dinner last week. Or no, weekly. Oh yeah, because yesterday was the end of the week. So today is a new week. And so I have all of my points available today. So I have 28. Right, so you'll see here 28 points. But yesterday, at the end of the week, I had 19 points left. I had used points because we went out for dinner. And I thought I was having a relatively light dinner. I had some tacos. They were shrimp tacos. I should have gone with the chicken. I really must check those. And they were 29 points. That's what I love about the points, because I can go into Weight Watchers and I can just push the little search button, see right there, just like Google search, and I can just type anything. And so I typed in Boston, and they have restaurants, Boston pizza tacos, and there they are. Okay, so there's the points. The fish tacos were 29, the chicken 26. So in retrospect, I'm okay with the extra 3 points because boy, they were good. I didn't realize that the chicken would be still just as much, because really there wasn't much in that taco. Some lettuce, a little bit of shredded cheese. So I'm not sure how the chicken must be deep fried as too. Anyway, you're allowed 30 points a day. I had 29 points in one meal. But that's why you have bonus points. And so even with, so I just want to show you, so even with using my weekly, some of my weeklies, I had bonus days where if you don't use all your points, fruits and vegetables don't count. I lost 1.8 pounds this week. Yeah, I am down 3.8 pounds since I started back on Weight Watchers. I'm pretty excited about that. And, you know, a healthy weight loss is 1 to 3 pounds a week. And so I'm really happy with my efforts. But I got to tell you, I don't know if you have a smartphone, Claudia. There's the app right there, Weight Watchers mobile. You can see it's attached to there's my Misfit there. So when I update Misfit, I'll just show you, it shows it here under my activity. Takes a while to load. So it's your fit points. Now, you gain points as you go through the days, okay? So there's my, so this was last week. I went 16,000 steps. I didn't start using it until about 4 days to, let me check. So I started using it really on Friday. So it started counting my steps, and you can see here, there's my Misfit wearables because I just found it yesterday. See, Misfit wearables. So it tracks my steps. So if I go to this week, it's not showing activity for my Misfit yet. Okay, because it hasn't updated. You see, no worries. So it's tracking all of my activity from my Misfit. When I sync my Misfit, it will sync it in here. So it was last synced yesterday. So it won't, it's not showing today's, but it will. Love it. Okay, but I'm a computer junkie, and I'm always on my phone, so I love this. Okay, Weight Watchers. I love my apps. Isn't that crazy? You can see here, here's all the things I can do. There's my trackers, my activity. So I can do everything individually. Look at that barcode scanner. So if I have a box of something, I click on the barcode scanner. Usually I can find a box. Here we go. I really love these President's Choice protein bars. Oh, that's in French. Protein bars. And you see there's a barcode. Let's see if I can do this on camera. So there's the scanner, and you just scan the barcode. And when it can read it, if you can stand steady enough, it's hard to do anyways, it reads it and it brings it up and it tells you how many points it is. And then if you want, you can track that item. Isn't that cool? Or you can add in the points manually. Yeah, it's I love it. I do. It keeps me on track. No, I've never used the Smart Ones frozen dinners. So I have tried some of their smart food, and it's not bad, but I prefer to make my own and count my points. I find that way easier. And I love the point system because it's so simple to track. But if you're eating those frozen dinners, then you're getting your points and whatever. But we eat a lot of fresh vegetables here. We're home, so we have our big meal midday, and we usually barbecue some meat and have some kind of vegetable. Sometimes we have rice, not every day. Sometimes we just have a vegetable and our meat. And yeah, that's what's nice about the frozen foods, is that everything is right there. But with the app, you see, here's what's cool, is with the app, it calculates it all for you. So it's pretty simple. I love it. You can search different foods. You should, if you are, I don't know if you're a member of Weight Watchers or not. I mean, there is a membership fee, right? But when you go to join it, you can get 3 months, and you save I can't remember how much you save, but it's a pretty good deal. And for me, I will be done before the 3 months are up, so I'll cancel my subscription. So I should be back to my goal weight within the 3 months. So that's why I take the 3 months, because it's usually I don't let myself go past that. I have to tell you guys, I will admit, full on, I enjoyed every mouthful of food I ate, every ounce of fat I ate, every potato chip I ate, every glass of wine I drank, every mouthful of everything I ate, I enjoyed immensely. And I knew as I was eating it that I was gaining weight. I mean, it's pretty hard not to know you're gaining weight. Clothes don't fit. So I love the point system. I find it way easier to track in my mind. Yeah, I guess because I'm an accountant and that's numbers. So yeah, I have a Weight Watchers cookbook too. But with Weight Watchers, I mean, it's easy for me to just cook anything. We eat very much a Weight Watchers lifestyle. When I'm back on Weight Watchers, we eat Weight Watchers. We eat our protein and we eat our vegetables. We eat very little carbohydrates. We eat a lot of fruit. We drink a lot of water. And we get a lot more exercise. And it's really funny because I go on Weight Watchers and everyone around me loses weight. Portion control is what it's all about. That's why I like the points. It's about, and you know, the truth is that if you eat slowly, I mean, there's so many things you could do. And the truth of the matter is, if we look at the food as energy to feed our bodies, and we want to be here a long time, right? We got to keep our bodies healthy. And so the food that we put in is energizing our bodies. So we want to make sure that we're putting good food in there. That's why I love Weight Watchers. And the other thing I love about Weight Watchers is I can still have a glass of wine. I can still have a piece of chocolate. I can have a whole chocolate bar if I really want. Not that many points. You might be surprised. But I can't do it every day. But I can have those treats once in a while. And I usually find that I graduate into Weight Watchers. I start out slowly. I'm usually not very good the first week, and then I get back on, dark chocolate. I love the President's Choice dark chocolate. Oh, little squares, 1 point. I can handle that. You know what? I enjoy it. Rather than eating half of the big chocolate bar, I have a piece. And it's about being satisfied with that piece. It's about being satisfied with the little things. It's about understanding that it's about enjoying that piece of chocolate. Making healthier choices. I've been, because of the app, I can barcode scan anything and it'll tell me my portions. It'll tell me everything. It'll tell me everything about if I'm wondering whether I can have that. If I'm wondering how many points is that. I'll check it before I eat it, and then I make a decision. If I'm in a restaurant, I can check because of my app. I can just, I can bring up most of them. I can bring up the menu of the restaurant. It brings up, you can go by restaurant, and it'll tell you all their menu items and how many points it is, or however. See, the beauty of the Weight Watchers app, Claudia, is that you can tell it how you're doing Weight Watchers. So they still have the old Weight Watchers, so you get to choose how you want to track your portions, right? You can use whichever system you use. And I graduated to the point system, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, probably because it's numbers. And I know how many, I could just look it up and, yeah, I'm good. I'm on track. But with you using it the portion way, it would tell you how many fruits you've had, how many meats, how many potatoes. So it would track that for you. It's the same thing. But it does it for you. It's, love it. But I'm addicted to my phone. See? It's always with me. I love my phone. I even have a pen. I don't think I'm going to upgrade because they don't make this anymore. I even have a pen on my phone. It writes. See, I take my pen out and it comes up with a squiggly thing, and I can do things. I can write notes. It'll bring up my notes and let me write. I can draw on my phone. See? I can draw happy faces. Like that. See? I did that just for you. Hi. I know I'm just being crazy today. That's okay. We're just about at the top of the hour. What an awesome day it's been. I'm having the best day of my life. I hope you guys are too. It seems that no one's having challenges this week, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to the new technology. Won't have it tomorrow, so we'll have a regular call tomorrow. I am going to reread. We're going to restart principle number 12 tomorrow. I would also love to hear from anybody who would like to come up and share with us. Just tell us how your day is going. Tell us, what I would really like to start hearing is what do you do on a daily basis to keep your happy buttons on? What are some of the exercises that you do? For me, I listen to happy music. I listen to Esther. I meditate. I read. I talk to Don. That's always a really good distraction, unless he's the one causing me the issues, which happens like never. He is my distraction whenever I need it. So it's all about finding a distraction, finding something that is going to remind you there's only one person responsible for turning your happy buttons on. Correct? So I would love to hear how you turn your happy buttons on. So keep that in mind. If you want to come up and share, we would love to hear from you, okay? Love to come and hear what do you do if you're in that, because we're humans, okay? We're humans, we have emotions. And all of us aren't as fortunate as our grandchildren because they're born into a world that embraces this positivity, that embraces their amazingness. My little granddaughter, who's going to be 3 next month, she's not 3 yet. My daughter-in-law messaged me this morning and said that yesterday Elise looked at a globe and asked her daddy, where do we live? She understood that that was a globe and that that is the world and this is where we are and where on this planet do we live, Dad? It's not even 3 yet. Last night after dinner, it was dessert time. She got up from the table after dessert, took all the bowls off the table and put them in the dishwasher. Nobody asked her to do it. She just did it. I told my daughter-in-law to tell Zadie to stop this because she's growing up too fast. Typical little girl, though. She'll be an awesome big sister when her little brother gets here. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Are you all planning to be here tomorrow? I know, Claudia, you can't usually get here on time because you have to take your daughter, but we'll do our best to wait for you. How about you, Darla and Fern? I know you guys are pretty steadfast to being here every day, and I do appreciate that. I do believe Lynn will be here tomorrow. Carl may have had an appointment this morning, so hopefully he's here tomorrow. Get our crew here. Hoping, okay, cross your fingers. I want you to think good energy out there that the technology is ready and we have the new technology Wednesday because, whoa, I'd love to just blow this room up out there. That would be pretty awesome. Awesome. Oh, that's pretty awesome, Claudia. I love that you can be here on time. So you'll have to come a little early I don't know why the room keeps asking you to download. There's no downloads. The only thing it does is ask you, no, not as a guest. Doesn't ask you about your video, I don't think. Anyway, we'll figure it out. What do I want to, there we go. Because I'm happy. See you guys tomorrow.